Over the years, I've had the privilege to meet so many incredible people in the outdoor industry. Some of them with inspiring stories that are worth revealing. My name is Josh McFadden, and this is Revealed. Some people hunt for food, some for tradition. But for Keevin, it's something more. He's addicted to the call, the chase, and not always just the kill. Every fall, when elk start to bugle, he's out there. Sometimes even without a tag in his pocket, just a call, a heartbeat, and a fire that never goes out. This place, the farm, has been in his family for generations. Built from the dirt by his grandparents. A patchwork of pasture, forest, and legacy. Where cattle graze the fields they sowed, and where he now walks, not just to hunt, but to feel something deeper. To speak the language of elk, and maybe, if the moment is right, to have them speak back.
I'm probably going to walk up a ways. We're going to walk from here regardless, so get up a ways and disconnect ourselves from the sound of the ranger that just happened. They're right here. Yeah, they're right here. The whole herd's bedded out there. Right here. I think that we could just sneak up to this edge here. Like, how do they not hear us? I don't know. They're like, they're 150 yards. It's like I seen like 5 of them bedded right there. That's right. I can see one. There's one stood up right there. Yeah. It's cool. Now he's bugling. Did you hear that? That's cool. That's such a cool sound. We're kind of in the wide open here. They're all looking over here. I can see through the trees. I'm gonna pop this decoy up.
Moments like that don't come often for me, but this is something Keevin gets to interact with all through the fall. We crept in close, the air thick with his calls and excitement, cows moving, the herd alive, alert, with the bull chasing, bugling, answering our call like we were one of them. These moments breed addiction. Addiction to the chase, addiction to elk. And just like that, they moved onward, and it was done. Back at the farm, the rhythm never stops. Another kind of herd waits. Familiar, slower, but no less alive. It's breeding season here too, and the bull is doing his rounds. These cattle carry a different legacy, but they belong to this land just the same. Here, wild and domestic dance to the same ancient tune.
Hey, my girl. Oh, you're a good girl.
Feed the friendly ones, I guess.
Yeah. Shy people starve.
Oh, that bull's getting a little
He
close
just
for comfort.
He likes grain too.
You feed that guy?
Yeah.
No way.
Here, bite.
That is an intimidating beast. No way. Oh my gosh. I would not want to get that close.
He's a big boy, eh?
Holy smokes, that's a big animal. And those flies just don't give him a break. Oh, 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 oh. Almost got it. Does she like want him to do that?
Yeah, because she hasn't caught yet, so he would only be doing that if she's in heat right now. So if she'll stand, that means she's ready. And she seems to be standing.
Yeah. Set the mood for that guy. Oh, baby, let's go. Oh, oh, look at him. He's getting it. He's hearing it. It's working.
He's feeling it. Look at his eyes. He's just like...
He's got his ear tilted towards the music.
Yeah.
Is this custom?
Yeah. It's because the cows ate the cap off of it.
Come on.
I parked this when I was elk hunting. There's a little plastic cap on top of here to keep the wires for the winch protected, and the cows had, I don't know. Maybe I'll find it in the stake one day.
So how do you run the winch now?
Well, the winch is the buttons right here.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Midday hours aren't for resting. Not during elk season. Keevin knows every inch of this place, and still, he hikes it like there's always more to learn. We cut through thick brush, the kind of ground that doesn't look like elk country until it is. A hidden pocket of tall, open trees, shielded by walls of dense shrubs, suddenly opened up around us. Cool, sheltered, and wild. The kind of spot you only find when you've spent years chasing chirps through the woods.
Spiker.
Yeah, spike. No way.
In the bedding area.
Holy smokes.
Look at it. That's my trail camera right there.
That's unbelievable.
Like I mentioned when we're coming in, you're like, we should be a little quieter on our way in, because this is just, this extends far beyond what we can see here, but this is just a natural low-lying area in the bush. In the spring it holds water. It keeps this muddy, mossy bottom here, so it's real, like you can even feel like it's a little cooler in here than it is. It's like 30 degrees outside Celsius, and down in here it's much cooler. And sure enough, we just snuck up here to where I had an old trail camera. And there's a spiker bedded from my trail camera, maybe 40 yards. And he stood up. We kind of hunkered down for a minute and just watched him, and he kind of just slowly trotted off out of sight there. But I wouldn't doubt there's more in here, but that's an elk wallow right there.
No kidding. Is that like fresh?
Yeah, that'd be this year.
That's pretty cool.
That's where they dig up, they roll around, pee all over the place.
Get a little bit of that on you. How does it taste? Yeah, it's pretty earthy.
Yeah.
You touched it.
Yeah, see how wet it is right here?
Oh, I do.
That's fresh pee. Oh, you want to smell it? And honestly, it smells, it's kind of gross, but it's elky.
That's pretty nice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little, there's something about it that I like. I think it's because it means they're close to elk, and I like elk.
From the wallows and whispers of the woods, we drifted back to where it all began. The farm, where the seasons roll in with dust and diesel, and the past never feels too far away. Every corner of this place holds a memory, and for Keevin, they're stitched into the soil. Hunting, working, growing up. Now, it's his turn to carry it forward.
My grandpa built a lot of these fields. A lot of these fields were in existence, and he just worked the land and got them into shape and picked stones and made a go about it. And so we're a beef farm here. At the peak, I think Grandpa had about 130, 150 head of cattle here.
Oh wow, yeah, lots.
And just make an honest living, working hard, and getting everything out of the land as we can. And as Grandpa got older, he kind of slowly narrowed down his herd to the point where he had about 6 cows left, and then he passed just over 2 years ago, and Dad and I have kind of taken over the farm, and I think we're at 20, just over 20 head of cows, right, cow-calf pairs, and we're keeping a few back every year, slowly growing the herd, and we also pasture for a friend of ours too, so you get a whole mess of cattle out there throughout the summer and fall, so it's kind of...
So would you call it it's a family farm?
Yeah, it's a family farm.
Family affair, but it's kind of a hobby farm, maybe?
A little bit, like both Dad and I have full-time jobs, although Dad's close to retirement, but It's a hobby farm. Dad grew up on a farm himself, and he's passionate about farming. And over the last few years of really taking over the farm and
making some changes,
continuing Grandpa's legacy, bringing up some land and getting some crop in the odd place to help nurse some alfalfa crops and have better hay for the cattle for the winter, that kind of stuff. So coming from a hunter first and then now into a farmer, and my dad being the inverse, he always looks at things through the lens of a farmer and improves the property for cattle. And whenever I'm working with him on it, I'm always looking at it through the lens of a hunter and be like, oh, this will be nice, or we got a new gate here that'll change the way we can navigate the property, or if the wind's funny, this will be an easy access to get around and get good wind on a hunt and stuff like that. And Dad always laughs because he's like, no, it's for the farm, but it's like, yeah, but it's gonna help hunting too.
Right. It feels so much like, especially now, more of a hybrid farm where it's a cattle farm, but it's a hunting ranch at the same time. Private hunting ranch.
Yes,
that you have
essentially,
all access to every little square inch of this land.
Yeah.
How much of a role did your grandparents play in just enabling you to be able to just hunt?
Yeah, like when I think the role that they played was enabling Dad to hunt out here and then allow him to share his passion with me through their property. Growing up, I spent many days and hours and those opening day of rifle, playing hooky out of school with Dad and going out deer hunting and that kind of thing. The property out here has just been so interwound with my life that it's just like a part of me now. This is just how it is. This is where I go out and this is where I go hunting. This is where I go, and I always came and visited Grandma and Grandpa and just created amazing memories, whether it's been on the tractor sorting cows or chasing bugles. It's been just like,
or coming back in between hunts for an amazing meal that your grandma prepared.
Yeah, and you've experienced a few of
big
those.
Big time, yeah. Too much food,
it's
always.
It's going to be greatly missed on this farm. I mean, we've ate okay this week, but nothing like we would have been if Grandma was
no kidding,
was there to make a hot meal for us.
30-course meal.
Yeah, exactly. Initially, when I got cameras, they were a tool for hunting, and now it's just they've become a vessel in just my insane interest in wildlife.
Right.
And just seeing what kind of critters are around on the farm. Like, I love hunting more than anyone, but I also love wildlife more than anyone. Just going out and experiencing what we did this morning, just going out there and watching elk.
Do you have any, whether it's like super cool or funny, memorable things that you've caught on camera and seen, like with elk specifically? Yeah,
it's been like I've had some really cool videos of elk on camera where the bedding area that we snuck into yesterday and we saw that spiker. I have a sequence of, I think, about 120 videos of a giant bull elk in velvet bedded right down in front of my camera for like 6 hours. It would get up and stretch its legs. There was a couple other bulls in the back that would circle around once in a while, and even a little doe that was about less than 10 yards bedded right beside him.
No kidding.
And just like a really cool, something that you really never see. Just, you get to see nature at its rawest form when nature doesn't think any humans are around.
Right, the good, bad, and the ugly,
yeah,
and all the weird, funny things that happen in between.
Yeah, growing up hunting, and then as I got older, spending hundreds and hundreds of days out here a year, my grandpa really appreciated how much I appreciated this land and how much I was always here to help, and Dad was always here to help. And before he passed away, he had left it in his will that this farm's always going to stay in our family, which is so incredible. This has allowed us to, continue the passion, continue his legacy on this farm. And over the last couple of years, with just Grandma out here at the farm, we spent lots of time with her, and she just got so much enjoyment, but just watching the farm continue to be the farm and continue to grow, and more cows and improvements and stuff like that. And she just passed away about a month ago, which has been a tough one for our family to take, but we all just feel super close and connected with both of them out here all the time. And we know that how proud they are that this farm that they created from scratch many years ago, when they moved out from northern BC and the logging mill to building this farm from scratch, to see that their family is still enjoying it and producing off of it and keeping it going.
There's something powerful about walking on ground shaped by generations. It stays with you. I slept with those stories in mind and woke before daylight, ready to chase again. Armed with yesterday's knowledge, a fresh wind, and a little hope that today, the woods might answer back once more.
That's pretty sweet. Being on the ground that close to a bear. It's awesome.
I dreamt of one. That was good. It was right there.
Oh, frick, I missed it.
Hey, bull elk.
Wow, how cool was that? The best part is we were both snoring and napping because it wasn't coming together. Just jumped over that fence like nothing. That's crazy. That is insane. Like, I thought you were joking.
I just said, I dreamt that the bull elk was standing right there like 2 minutes before that.
And all of a sudden, like, I thought we were wrapped up. And it's like, bull elk. Like, what? Like, right there. Where?
He was, how far was he? Maybe like
at the fence here. That's close.
26 yards.
He must be on the camera.
Yeah, I just got a photo on the camera. But look at that.
That is unreal. Like, right at the camera site.
There aren't many hunters I know who would spend so much time in the forest without the ability to harvest an animal. But that's what makes Keevin special. The hunt is always on and is truly a part of who he is. Every day is an opportunity to learn more about this land that he already knows so well, the wild animals that call it home, and connect with his family who built this place up over a few generations. Not every hunt ends with a shot. Some just end with an understanding. And that is enough.